Summoning chants. A fantastic way to introduce a monster, using descriptive language which at times sounds almost poetic, and these introductions have led to some amazing moments in Yu-Gi-Oh! Today, I'll be covering my top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Summoning chants, and I'll be including both sub and dub summoning chants. So let's begin with number 10. Gandora X, the Dragon of Demolition, the sub version. Roaring Dragon of Black Steel, shatter the lock that encloses the boundaries of the mortal plane, and bring forth destruction to all my enemies. Come forth, Gandora X, the Dragon of Demolition. I think this summoning chant fits the monster really well, and it has that descriptive elegance that makes a great summoning chant. I don't have too much else to say about this one, but I do enjoy that it's from Yugi Moto, as he's someone who doesn't have that many summoning chants at all, but this one definitely earned its place on this list. Number 9. Black-Winged Dragon from the sub. Darkened gales, reveal hidden wishes on your wings. Synchro summon, soar, Black-Winged Dragon. This one isn't the longest or most descriptive, however I still find it effective, particularly the language, reveal hidden wishes on your wings. I think those words in particular build a bit of intrigue into the monster that we're about to see. Number 8. Malefic Paradox Dragon from the sub. Darkness born from the threshold of dimensions, lower the curtain of destruction on the stage that surpasses time and space. Synchro summon, Malefic Paradox Dragon. Introducing a monster by saying lower the curtain of destruction insinuates that there's almost a performance that we're about to see. Something potentially grand and spectacular. And I think that's a really unique way to do an introduction. It builds anticipation and makes you wonder what we're about to see. But coming in at number 7, we've got our first dub entry of the list, the Winged Dragon of Ra. There are 3 characters that use a summoning chant to summon the Winged Dragon of Ra, being Marik, Odeon, and the Pharaoh. But my pick for number 7 is going to be the one from Marik. Almighty protector of the sun and sky, I beg of thee, please heed my cry. Transform thyself from orb of light, and bring me victory in this fight. I beseech thee, grace our humble game, but first I shall call out thy name, Winged Dragon of Ra. This is kind of what I mean when I say summoning chants can sound poetic. If you didn't know better, you could probably convince someone this was a poem. This is the introduction for the strongest god card of the 3, and I think the summoning chant definitely does it justice. And part of me believes that this was a somewhat influential summoning chant, as the god cards really had more of an introduction than most other monsters, so I can't say for sure, but this could have potentially influenced the use of summoning chants in the future. But either way, let's move on to number 6. Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon from the sub. Prideful falcon, spread your wings, dyed in the blood of heroes, and charge through the path of revolution. Rank up exceeds change, appear, rank 6, Raid Raptor, Revolution Falcon. Something I love about summoning chants is that they can bring such intensity to the game. I think they can make the viewer feel more immersed in the action, and I feel that this summoning chant definitely achieves that. If you're just casually watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And all of a sudden one of the characters introduces his monster saying that it's dyed in the blood of heroes, naturally you're gonna start to pay attention. And that's the beauty of what a summoning chant can achieve. Sometimes it can make you forget that you're watching a show about a card game, and another summoning chant that accomplishes this is my pick for number 5, Odin, Father of the Aesir from the sub. The all-seeing, all-powerful king who rules the heavens of the North Star. Now show your might that reigns over the gods of Asgard. Synchro summon, rule over the gods of heaven and earth, the highest god, Odin, Father of the Aesir. This could be straight out of a Norse mythology book. This summoning chant goes out of its way to let you know that Odin is the king, almost that he is above all else, showing that he's a powerful presence that is meant to be feared. This is effective because it's a near perfect introduction for a boss monster. And we've got another boss monster coming in at number 4, Odd Eye's Raging Dragon from the sub. This is one where the context is very important to the summoning chant, and I've made a video about the lead up to and aftermath of this moment, so you can watch that video if you're interested in the full context. But to summarize, Yuya and Yuto are being pushed to their absolute limit, being physically and mentally drained to the point where all they have left is anger, and so they call forth this monster. Dragon of jewel-colored eyes, resurrect from deep darkness, with the flame of rage incinerate everything on earth. Xyz summon, come forth rank 7, the blazing dragon called by calamity. Odd Eye's raging dragon. One of the reasons I find this so effective is that it perfectly fits the scene. Saying that the dragon is cooled by calamity implies that because of the dire situation that they're in, they have no choice but to summon this monster. And saying incinerate everything on Earth really shows the state of mind that they're in. They don't care what's in front of them, they just want it to be destroyed. And for my next pick, I have something that's completely different to this one. For my number 3 pick, Shooting Quasar Dragon from the sub. The whole situation surrounding this monster being summoned deserves a video on its own. The music starts building up, the visuals are outstanding, the animation is outstanding, and to pair with it, Yusei Fudo begins his summoning chant. When the gathering stars become one, a new bond will illuminate the future. Become the path its light shines upon. Limit over Axel Synchro, the light of evolution, Shooting Quasar Dragon. This is my favorite moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. The summoning chant perfectly fits the situation. Yusei is fighting for the future, and he's bringing out this monster to give hope, showing that even when he's against the odds, he will find a way through. Moving on to number 2, I've got my second and final dub pick, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Here comes the monster more savage than a supernova, with a cataclysmic force of 10 black holes put together, a cosmic scourge that vaporizes anything in its path. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. This summoning chant fits the character so well. Kite Tenjo, an intimidating force as their number hunter. It makes perfect sense for him to introduce his monster as this unstoppable force that's so overwhelmingly powerful there's no way anyone could defeat it, because he himself is an unstoppable force that no one can seem to defeat. And some of the language that's used is absolutely impeccable. A cosmic scourge that vaporizes anything in its path. If that doesn't sound ruthless to you, I don't know what will. But speaking of ruthless, let's move on to our number 1 spot. From the sub, number IC 1000, Numeronius Numeronia. Don 1000, the big villain of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, is about to bring out his ultimate monster. And this is the introduction that he gives. Descend. Chaos Imaginary number 1000. My heaven is vast, my earth is ancient. The dreams that men cling to are a mere illusion. O almighty God of void and nothingness, armed with darkness, swing down your iron hammer upon the light. Hollow light spirit of delusion, Numeronius Numeronia. That is exactly what a final boss of a series should sound like. Hearing the dreams that men cling to are a mere illusion is a great way of conveying that there is no hope in this situation up against this monster. This summoning chant has everything. It builds anticipation, it sets up a powerful monster, and it's got that poetic style to it, like it could have been written in ancient mythological text. It's a fantastic and complete introduction, and for sure my number 1 pick. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and let me know what your favourite summoning chant was in the comments, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.